This is for Algebra 1. This is a review. The first three questions are looking at these points right here. What is the domain? What is the range? And is it a function? Well, you know the domain looks at x, and when they give you a set of points, your domain and range will be a list of numbers. So for your domain, you just list your x's, and I have a 3, a 4, and a 6. So 3, 4, 6 is my domain. Range is the same thing, but you're looking at the second number for each point. So we have a 2, a 5, and we have another 5. You do not have to write the 5 again. To tell if it is a function or not, what you're going to do is look at your x values. I have an 3, a 4, and a 6. If any of those is a repeat, it is not a function. These are all different, so yes, it is a function. Now you're going to look at this graph for the next three. Same three questions, it's just looking at a graph now. If they give you a graph with the line on it, you're going to have to use your symbols, which is going to be your less than symbol. Remember, domain goes from left to right, and range goes from bottom to top. So this is as far left as we ever get, and this is as far right as we ever get. Talking about this line here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Negative 7 is less than or equal to. It's got the line because it's a solid circle there. Domain is talking about x. Less than or equal to because once again it's a solid circle. And then we count across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's your domain. Your range, this is as low as it gets. This is as high as it gets. So we have a negative 2. It's less than or equal to because it's a solid circle down there. Range is talking about y is less than or equal to, and it's not less than or equal to. Why is it not less than or equal to? This is an open circle, so it's just less than. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You use the vertical line to tell if it's a function. If you can ever draw a vertical line and it hit the graph more than once, it's not a function. This one passes my vertical line test, and so yes, it is a function. So now when they give you a stage problem, you got to remember that x is your stage and y is the number of dots or whatever you have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stages. At stage 1 we have 1 dot. At stage 2 we have 1, 2, 3 dots. Stage 3 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. And at stage 4 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then you would graph these points. You would go over 1, up 1, over 2, up 3, over 3, up 5, over 4, up 7. They're dots, they're pictures, so you do not draw a line. It's only if they give you an equation. They want you to take this information, though, and get an equation. Anytime you have a table or pictures like that, you're going to go to Stat and put your points in. So I'm going to clear these out. So I'm starting from scratch. And my L1 is going to be my x values. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. My L2 is going to be my y values, and we have 1, 3, 5, and 7. So then we're going to go to Stat, we're going to go to Calc, and we're going to choose 5. That way we don't have to worry about deciding is it quadratic or linear. A is 0. That means there is no x squared. Means it must be linear. B is 2 and C is negative 1. Ignore the r squared. We don't care. So y is equal to 2x minus 1. Y is equal to 2x minus 1. What is the independent variable? What is the dependent variable? These are going to be words. Variables are always words. Independence in the problem, it's x. What does x stand for? Stage. Dependent is y. What does y stand for? The number of dots that you have. Is the data discrete or continuous? Remember, discrete data, you cannot have part of it. It's like people. You either have a person in here or you don't. Continuous is something that touches every point. It's like distance or time. You can't get to 2 hours without going through every minute and every second between now and then. This data went from a picture to a picture to a picture. You're not going to draw part of a stage, and so this data is discrete. How many circles will be in stage 47? You're going to put 47 in for x. You can either say 2 times 47 minus 1. I'm using this formula I wrote up here. Or you could put it in at y equal, which is probably the best way so you don't take a chance on sign issues. And just say 2x minus 1. Go to your second table startup and tell it to start at 47. And look at your table. If x is 47, y is 93. So your answer here is 93. That's all on your review. You need to finish your linear functions at the tanks if you have not done so. You also need to finish your quadratic poster if you have not done so. The test tomorrow is very short. It is not designed to hurt your average. It's very similar to the review. I just changed the pictures, the numbers, things like that. If you have any questions, call me over.